of time. Where are they now? All the ghosts from your past, lost in dreams of a time long gone by.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't think I have anything else to add. No. No. Goodbye.
Another media vulture?
I don't think I handled that one too well. Oh, I can picture Leonie Coigley's face as she reads the headline. Principal cracks under strain.
Don't worry about the Coigleys.
Why not? Maybe this time they've got legitimate grounds for complaint. Jade was at the top of the well when the poison was splattered. If she'd been hit too...
I don't know what to say.
About what?
Anything. Everything. All this.
How about unreal?
Pardon?
Unreal. You know, amazing, incredible.
Incredible, yes.
Where is Louisa, Titus?
Well, she isn't here.
I know where she is not. I would prefer to know where she is.
But what about this poison? And your friends?
That's my fault, Louisa.
But how? How is it your fault?
I told you, I went through the mirror.
Oh, but how would that have... Where am I?
You haven't worked it out yet, have you? Hang on. There's got to be something here.
It is now well past the hour. I've told you both on countless occasions, l'exactitude et la politesse des rois. Punctuality is the politeness of kings.
You were late too.
What was that?
72. The answer. C equals 72.
This looks like my room.
It is your room.
And that's River Creevy Thorne's house, over there.
Yeah? It's all part of a school now.
School?
Look, I know how you feel. When I went downstairs and saw all those strange people, I freaked.
Sorry?
Oh, yeah. Okay, that means, you know, freaked. It doesn't matter. This is all a school now. My mum's a principal. That's why we moved here.
Principal what?
No, she runs the place. I think things have changed a bit since your time.
What do you mean, my time?
I had a look in your diary when I was... I'm sorry. I mean, I know it's personal. I only looked at one page and... Do you want to know where you are?
It's almost 100 years in the future.
In future, do the calculation step by step.
But why?
Because that is the correct way for it to be done.
Well, Louisa showed me this quick way, see you...
I am the tutor, Titus. Your sister is the pupil.
When she's here.
Feels lovely. My mother dries my hair with a towel.
Wow, but it's so long. That must take ages.
It does.
So why don't you get it cut?
Girls are supposed to have long hair. Only boys have short hair.
Not these days. See? They're a really famous band.
This is all so strange, Jo. Why us? What's happening?
I don't know. It's weird. And the stuff down the well, the poison, they reckon it came from your time. It's all too much of a coincidence. I go through the mirror to 1919, and when I get back, Mia and Jessie get splattered with poison from the same time. I mean, it has to have something to do with us. Or me, anyway. They could die, and it's all my fault.
I wish I could help.
You should go back. They'll be worried about you.
I'm very sorry about your friends. Will you come to see me again?
I don't know. I mean, after what's happened, I don't think we should risk it.
I better go.
Keep it.
Thank you. Goodbye, Jo.
Bye.
Louisa, we are waiting for you. Where are you? Really? This is too much. Arnie? Have you seen Louisa?
She was in her room.
Well, she isn't there now. Are you sure this isn't some kind of childish game?
Excuse me? I'm busy. I don't have time for games.
I find that you and Louisa
That's
have...
Arnie and I what?
Where have you been?
In my room, of course.
Oh, yes. Most amusing. You're a little too old to be playing hide and seek, don't you think?
I'm just going over to see Tama.
Are you all right, darling?
I won't be long.
Jo, you've got to stop blaming yourself. Jade wasn't the only one at the top of the well.
Don't.
At least she's not lying in intensive care.
Maybe this isn't happening. It's just a horrible nightmare and we'll wake up in a few minutes.
It's time to go, kids. Hey, cheer up. We're doing all we can to help you, mates, I promise.
We know. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. It's because of me going through the mirror.
Jo.
What?
Forget about your mirror, all right? It's got nothing to do with it. In 1919, some creep dumped a drum of toxic waste down a well, that's all. I mean, someone wanted to get rid of it. Couldn't get their act together to neutralise it. Chucked it down the well, who knows? It's pathetic how little people knew about poisons back in those days.
But what if we could...
What?
Listen, I know this sounds weird, but what if we could stop whoever it was from dumping the drum down the well in the first place?
They've already done it, Jo. A hell of a long time ago.
Yeah, but what if we could go back? If we could stop the drum from getting down the well, then it never would have been there. And if it's never been there, then none of this ever happened.
Look, Jo. Magic mirrors? It's just not logical.
Okay, watch. It's okay. I'm a friend of your sister's.
Go away.
Please. Shh. Don't say anything.
Don't touch me. There's a ghost in Louisa's room. There's a ghost in Louisa's room. Mother! Mother!
Come on, Tama. Tama, stay there. Stay there.
She's in here.
Well, she certainly doesn't seem to be here now.
But she was here. I saw her. She came through the mirror. And she had short hair like a boy.
Titus, there are no such things as ghosts. Who's been putting such silly, superstitious ideas into his head, I wonder?
Mrs. Whitelaw. She keeps telling him horrid, gruesome stories.
There are ghosts. Mrs. Whitelaw had a sister whose husband was eaten by a tiger in India. He came back as a ghost.
I think that's enough. Come along, Titus.
But it's true, Mother. It's true.
Jo? That was close. Certainly was. What are you doing here? I thought you weren't coming back.
I changed my mind.
I know this has been really hard for you all to deal with, but she seems to be closing off altogether. It's almost as if she's refusing to admit it happened.
I'm sure she'll be okay.
Louisa, this is important. I mean, if we can put right what went wrong, then maybe we can use the mirror even more. You know, check out all the amazing things in each other's lives. Please, help me. Great. First, we'll check out the well and see if the drum's already down there. Aren't you coming?
What if somebody sees you?
I know, I saw her!
Don't you get hot in this lot?
Sometimes. Mother says to keep cool, one should think about iced tea.
It's not working. What about shoes? No way. If I'm going to be climbing down wells and stuff, I'm sticking to my sneakers.
Louisa, I knew she was here! Mama, it's a girl!
Titus, stop it! Stop it! Stop it at once! Now, I'm going to take my hand away. Are you going to behave?
Mama!
Titus Iredale, if you don't behave, I'll pull your tongue out and feed it to the cat. Now, we need your help. Jo is a real person. She's not a ghost. We need you to help us look for something.
Yeah. You've got to help us, Titus. We're looking for buried treasure.
Buried treasure? No, definitely not.
It's the only way.
No!
Go on. Yes, go on, Titus. We're here.
Yes, but I'm here. Oh. Hello, doggy. Nice doggy. I wasn't scared.
Now all you've got to do is keep him here. You think you can do that?
Of course. There's a good dog.
I can't see a thing.
Oh, here we go.
That's wonderful.
Don't worry, you'll invent them soon.
No, doggy.
going on here? You are the Iredale girl. Lucy, is it not?
Louisa, sir.
Yes. Well, Louisa, I would have expected better of you.
I'm very sorry, Sir Ivor.
Could have been seriously hurt. Bullseye here hasn't been trained to know the difference between a thief and a young lady out on some sort of a lark. An intruder is an intruder, as far as he is concerned.
Yes, sir.
And wells are notoriously dangerous places to play. Just what were you up to?
We weren't playing.
I don't believe we've met.
This is my friend Jo.
I can't tell you how we know, but we do, and it's serious. It's really important, like a matter of life and death.
What are you talking about, girl?
Someone's going to put a drum of toxic waste down your well.
I beg your pardon.
I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the war or something.
That will do. Now, Louisa, I am a very busy man, and you have disrupted my day quite enough, thank you. I would like you and your friend to go. Now, by the gate this time. I shall be over to see your parents later, to make sure there is no repetition of this irresponsible behaviour. Anything?
Couldn't see her anywhere.
Well, she probably wants to be on her own for a while.
Yeah, come on, Mum. You know Jo's a social retard.
Royce. She just seemed in such a state. I'm worried.
New book not going too well, huh?
Not going at all?
She'll turn up. You know what she's like. She'll have gone off somewhere to get in touch with her inner self. She'll be back.
Is Tama still here?
Tama, where?
Upstairs in Jo's room.
He was cool.
Strathmore 546. Salisbury. Creevy Thorn here. I have just had a scrappy street urchin scavenging around in my garden, raving on about drums of harmful industrial waste. I don't suppose your people would know anything about this, would they?
Of course not.
Oh, really? What if I were to tell you Joshua Iredale's daughter was with this ragamuffin?
Good Lord. Iredale?
Yes, I thought that might interest you.
Hmm.
He obviously knows something. Iredale's your department, Salisbury. Take care of it.
Just because the drum was made in 1919, it doesn't mean that's when it gets put down the well.
But that's all we have to go on.
It's so strange.
What is?
Talking about now as then. Titus!
What are you doing?
Out!
But I want to know about the treasure.
Later, now off you go.
Poor Titus, he was pretty brave.
Yes. But how can I explain all this to him if I can't explain it to myself?
This is all just too much of a coincidence. Me coming here exactly the same time as the date on the drum. They have to be connected.
So, what are we going to do?
Figure it out. We haven't got any choice.
There's a wonderful saying, Iredale, good fences make good neighbours.
I'm aware of the expression, Sir Ivor.
Yes, well, unfortunately, it appears your daughter is not.
Louisa?
She and another girl were ferreting around by my well this morning. Heaven only knows what they thought they would find.
Are you sure?
I discovered them myself, Mrs. Iredale. It's fortunate that I did, as a matter of fact. If my dog, Bullseye, had found them first, I shudder to think what might have happened. I'm sorry, but these are the times in which we live, and I have papers, objects of value that must be protected.
There will be no repeat of the incident. I can promise you that.
Thank you. Although, I shouldn't be too hard on the girl if I were you. I'm sure that they meant no harm.
You keep saying they. I wasn't aware Louisa had any of her friends visiting today.
She hasn't.
To be perfectly frank with you, I doubt very much whether this person was a friend of Louisa's. She was rather vulgar, forward sort of girl. Short cropped hair. More like a boy.
Annie, my coat.
Tama, what's with the mirror?
You're not going to believe this.
What? Where's Joe?
That's what you're not going to believe.
I thought you were resting.
Rest? All I ever seem to do is rest.
With your precarious condition, sir, we cannot afford to take risks.
Were the girls in the garden before?
No one for you to concern yourself with. They were merely playing a facile game.
They come from the house beyond the trees, don't they? I would like to meet them.
That would not be appropriate. The last thing we want is for your presence here to become common knowledge.
They wouldn't have to know who I am.
I am sorry, sir, but I am charged with responsibility for your safety. I cannot allow it. Perhaps we can persuade Campbell to have a game of backgammon with you.
I detest backgammon with Campbell. He always lets me win.
Do not be too anxious to taste defeat, my young friend.
My life is a symbol of defeat.
Nonsense, Nicholas. Your survival is a victory. Besides, we could do worse than be here among the noble savages of the South Seas.
This programme was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.